Our engineers are very creative.
Come on, give us more.
We are going to, yes.
How do you think the learning methods will evolve in the future?
Use the technology.
9070 XT has been a huge hit.
#1 selling for all of the AMD Radeon generations.
Yes.
While costs continue to rise, how do you see the future of CPU and GPU development?
I think silicon still has a long way to go.
Yes.
But we have to continue to optimize. Which side?
This is Dr. Lisa Su, the CEO of Advanced Micro Devices, also known as AMD. Driven by a passion for electronic engineering, she earned 3 degrees from MIT before stepping into the semiconductor world. Once an underdog, AMD's stock price was around $2 in 2014. But under her leadership, the company value has skyrocketed, making an extraordinary turnaround. From Zen architecture to RDNA graphics, from gaming consoles to data centers, from high-performance gaming to cutting-edge AI, every decision she made sent shockwaves through the industry. Whether you admit it or not, Dr. Lisa Su is reshaping the future, one chip at a time.
My fans call me Uncle Tony.
Why do they call you Uncle Tony?
Because they say, oh, you are old, so we call you Uncle Tony. So, Lisa, you know, my fans call you Mom Su. So today we have Uncle Tony and Mom Su here, and we have some discuss about the AI PC. So, shall we start?
Of course.
Yeah, sure, thank you. Lisa, you know, AMD now is play a major role in shaping the AI PC landscape. And today's event highlighted just how quickly the ecosystem is evolving, giving the unprecedented pace of AI innovation, from enterprise to personal computing. What do you see as the most significant shift in how AI will impact our daily lives over the next few years?
Yeah, well, first, Tony, it's great to be here with you. It was a great day in Beijing this afternoon. And I think AI is, I'd like to say it's the most transformational technology that I have seen in my career. I think there's so many different things that AI can impact. I think AI impacts large enterprises. It also impacts all of us. And as from a personal standpoint, because today's event was about AI PCs, some of the things is productivity to help us get our work done faster, to also really help us plan things, and really an opportunity to really change the way we interact with computing.
It's grown so quickly. You know, 1 year ago, we just in Beijing have the AI PC event, and today I think everyone in front of the monitors, they can feel the AI is changing the world.
Yes, we just walked through the demo room where we had all of these new applications. Many people said, I'm not sure what I would use my AI PC for. Now you can see it for real-time communication, translation, a lot of design activity, a lot of content creation. Is out there, and then, as I said, there's still much more we can do in the business standpoint as well.
Yes. The next question is about Strix Hello. You know, it's a very famous product now. Before that product, our understanding of AI PC was primarily about integrating an NPU into a processor. But however, with Strix Hello, deploying large language model like DeepSeek locally has become very easy, even allowing for middle-sized LLMs with up to 70 billion parameters to run on a personal device. That's amazing. AMD seems to be redefining the concept of AI PC. How do you see the division of labor and the application evolving between cloud-side and edge-side computing in the future?
Yeah, so we are so proud of Strix Halo, or our Ryzen AI Max. We've been thinking of building this type of product for a long time.
Oh, it's a long time.
Yes. We've always been thinking, how can we build, sort of the ultimate APU product? And that really is what Strix Halo is. And this is way before DeepSeek. We were thinking about, for gaming, for content creation, you really want to have a very big GPU integrated, so you can actually bring many more notebook form factor to market. And now you can see with AI PCs, there's even more capability of this Ryzen AI Max. Now, to your question about cloud versus client, I think we always are going to live in this hybrid world. So for large training applications, and when you have to access a lot of data, of course you use the cloud. But a lot of people want their data really locally. And if you think about the latency requirements, and if you think about privacy requirements, and then just convenience, to be able to access your AI capability anywhere. I think that's the beauty of the notebook form factor, the mobile form factor, and we have an incredible set of different platforms that are available now with Ryzen AI.
Yes, I really hope you can bring it into desktop.
Yes, of course.
The third question, the DeepSeek in China now is very, very popular. How do you view DeepSeek and its impact on the future?
Yeah, Tony, I would say DeepSeek is not just popular in China. It's actually popular globally. I think it's a very, very innovative, model, and because of its open source nature, it is an example of why open source is so important. And the idea that with limited computing resources, you can accomplish such a sophisticated model, I think surprised the world. And now many of the innovations that were introduced in the DeepSeek research are being introduced across a whole set of other models. So, super work, and what I like about it is it really has inspired even faster pace of innovation than before. So, lots of interesting things are happening.
Okay. Next question is about the definition of AI PC. Regarding of the definition of AI PC, what difference do you think will exist between the mobile device and the desktop PC? What do you see as the next major evolution in this space?
Yes. Well, I think when you think about mobile PCs, especially when we put the NPU on, or Ryzen AI, it's really a case where you want to have the AI capability, but you also care about all of the other things in PCs. So battery life, and mobile form factor, so that you can take it everywhere. On desktop, you don't have the limitation of power, so you can put a much larger AI capability, like a large GPU capability. And I think what you're going to see is, both form factors are going to be very important for AI PCs going forward. And the idea is more people want to run their models, locally. And so whether in notebook or desktop, you'll be able to do that.
Next question is about, speaking of high-performance gaming PC, X3D has been a favorite among gamers in recent years. Can you just share some behind-the-scenes stories about their development? For example, how the engineer come out this idea for using online cache for gaming?
Our engineers are very creative. They're always thinking about how to push the envelope on technology. So our original X3D was actually made for server. Server data center applications. And I remember the team telling me that they wanted to do this. I said, are you sure? It's very complicated technology, actually. But the team was very motivated, and so we ran it, and the results looked excellent. And then on PC side, again, this was our team was very innovative and said, gaming PCs, how can we really bring gaming PCs to the next level? And today, this is our third generation of X3D. And the performance is just fantastic. Every generation it's gotten better because we learned something about the technology. And now I'm very happy to say that best gaming PCs in the world are built with our X3D technology.
I like the latest X3D for overclocking. I just use LN2 to overclock a 9950 X3D into near 7 GHz. And the Cinebench is over 60K. It's a world record.
That's wonderful. So you have a 9950X 3D?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a great product.
Thank you.
Okay, next let's talk about the gaming GPU. The recently launched RDNA4 based 9070 XT has been a huge hit. Could you share some insights into its development and the story behind the launch?
Yes, I'm very proud of the team on RDNA 4.
Jack, right?
Yes, entire development team actually, because when we do a new architectural generation, we have to decide its primary characteristics many years in advance. And for RDNA 4, what we really wanted to do is bring the best gaming capability to a very let's call it good price point.
Yes.
So that we could get more gamers have access to this technology. Sometimes, yes, of course. Sometimes you think, of course, everyone likes a very, very high-end GPU.
Yes.
But it's not so many people can access it.
Yes.
So 9070 XT has been a fantastic success. Actually, it's the #1 selling for all of the AMD Radeon generations.
Yes.
For first week sales is by far 10x higher than previous generations, and we like to see people happy. People are very happy with 9070 XT.
Yes. Maybe my fans will say, "Oh, come on, give us more."
We are going to, yes, no problem. There's a lot of, we're very excited about it, and we're increasing the manufacturing so that we can have more gamers to have access.
Thank you, Lisa.
Yes.
Next question is about semiconductor. As semiconductor manufacturing approach physical limits, the performance improvements from each new process node seems to be diminishing, while costs continue to rise. How do you see the future of CPU and GPU development? Is AMD betting on any technologies beyond traditional silicon-based chips?
It is true that the silicon scaling is getting more difficult.
Yes.
We saw this trend for the last 5+ years. And from AMD's standpoint, we have invested in sort of next generation technologies. So for example, our chiplet packaging technology is one example of the sort of next generation innovation. Our 3D stacking, so our X3D capability is also another example. And we're continuing to look at integration through packaging, as well as adding much more capability on future chips. So I think silicon still has a long way to go.
Yes.
But we have to continue to optimize not just on silicon, but on package, and also on system, and also with software. Yes. All of those things optimized together.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. The gaming PC today pack much more computing power than most mobile devices, but much of the power remains underutilized outside of gaming. With the rise of a local AI and the increasing demand for real-time performance, how do you see gaming PC evolve over next generation? Can they become more intelligent into AI-driven workloads, or even function as a multi-purpose, high-performance computing hub in home? What new capability might define the next wave of gaming hardware?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Look, gamers have always pushed the envelope on performance, always have the best technology. And the idea that your gaming PC can now have multiple uses, I think is very attractive. And so, we very much want to show, the GPU platform is so versatile, right?
Yes.
Doing gaming, doing AI, and I think this is an opportunity to do more with your PC.
And the next question is about the rise of AI is quickly transforming education and learning. How do you think the learning methods will evolve in the future? Do you have any advice for Chinese students and young people on how to adapt this?
Well, I think my biggest advice is use the technology to make yourself smarter.
Use the technology.
Yes, because think about AI in terms of it's your best tutor.
Yes.
And with the use of AI, you can learn faster. You can learn more broadly.
Yes.
And frankly, the more you use it, the more capability you will have access to. Okay. So yes, I think when I think about going forward for young people today, they have the best opportunity because they're in the middle of this new technology wave. And I believe AI is only in the very beginning stages. We're probably just maybe 18 months or 2 years in a 10-year cycle. So we have much more learning to do about AI.
Final question is very easy. If AI PC became highly intelligent, I mean maybe super intelligent, what would you most like them to assist you with? Like writing emails or managing schedules, even can serving as a golf or boxing coach for you?
How about I say all of the above?
Ah.
The best thing about AI is if it can help me get a little bit more time.
Oh, yeah.
So just a little bit more time
More productivity.
to help all of us be more productive. And in my case, with 1 more hour extra, I can think about the next big thing that we're going to do at AMD.
Yeah, thank you. That's all my question today. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Tony. It's great to be here. So do you do this often?
Oh no, this actually I'm the interviewer, be interviewed, always.
Oh, you're always being interviewed.
But this is my first time to interview the CEO.
Oh, wonderful.
It's a very special experience.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm a hardware enthusiast over 30 years. When I was a child, I very like to play computer hardware. My first AMD CPU is K6-2 300.
Wow, when was that?
And the second AMD product is AMD Duron 600, which can be unlocked by the pencil to change the CPU ratio and the overclock to 1 GHz.